All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to today's call. Yes, my name is Julius, and thank you for joining. Happy to see you here. All right, today is how to be a solo trader. Like I usually say, we have been able to develop a system. And our system is seated on the main pillars of the system, ladies and gentlemen. And before I get started, let me first, all right, okay. All right, before I get started, I want to respect different leaders on the call. I see leader leader Annalyn from South Africa now, but she's one of our great leaders. We are just waiting for you this side, all right, for Dubai. Happy to see you, leader OBM. Happy to see you, sir. I'll make some shout-outs for some few leaders, all right? Okay, and some few leaders, all right, some few leaders, one or two. Oh, happy to see you, one of the great leaders, Vision Mission from that side of Dubai, right? Happy to see you, leader Sally. Wow, happy to see you again here. We're about to get started, all right? Happy to see you. We are proud of you and the leaders leading one of our team in Papua New Guinea. It's one of the biggest network marketing sites all over the world. Happy to see you, leader Sheila. Mama, happy to see you on the call. Right, happy to see you, leader Yasin. Yasin, one of our great leaders coming up from that side of Rwanda. Happy to see you on the call. Right, okay. We are getting started. Happy to see you again, leader Emmanuel. Emma, happy to see you again. Hope to see you on V2 by the end of this week. Right. Happy to see you, leader Kasaija Hannington, one of the one of these words of English. Very, very lovely young man, ready to do his business as a student at the university. Happy to see you here. Amazing success stories from that side of Kampala. All right. Okay, all right. Happy to see you, leader Dora, one of our great leaders from that side of UK. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Happy to see you, leader Kojo, right, from Ghana. Happy to see you. All right. Happy to see you, leader Salisu. Happy to see you. Right. Protocol observed, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not finished all of you. Like I said, I could mention one or two. And then we get started onto the call for today. So what do you expect to learn by the end of this call? We are going to be looking at a few things. So I'll share my screen and basically talk about them. As a team, we have some few principles we believe, and we understand that success. As a team, we understand that success equals to purpose. Our purpose is financial freedom. That's why we invite you here, is to make sure that we create so many people all over the world that are financially free. And we understand that for you to stick to the purpose of financial freedom, you must have a plan. And it's very, very important for you to understand our plan. Like I'll be breaking it step by step. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, those who joined the morning call, we also have the principles. All right. And our principles are three. One, the first principle is the principle of longevity. And the principle of longevity, ladies and gentlemen, is a very good principle because you measure and monitor what you are able to, the principle of longevity, ladies and gentlemen, is focusing on what you can control, and also have the principle of maximization, which looks basically and purely as a team to measure and monitor what matters most. And lastly, we have the principle of effectiveness, not confusing activity with accomplishment. And so since we are here to look at the success plan, ladies and gentlemen, you need to understand as a team, we have a successful plan. And for you to be able to become successful in our team, you need to look at the plan. And really, we have an amazing plan for you to be successful. If you make a decision, if you are new, you make a decision to join our team and to join the Royalq family, basically, we have a plan for you. And our plan is divided into two major things. One is looking at the product. We are here to explain a little bit about how to basically use the product. And our product is Royalq. The product that we use, ladies and gentlemen, that is called Royalq, is an AI, artificial intelligent robot. And this robot basically works by providing it instructions. And so to pass through the plan of using the artificial intelligent robot, ladies and gentlemen, we have basically two major ways. We have what we call solo trading, and we have what we call passive trading. These are our two major ways of trading using our application of Royalq. We have solo trading and we also have passive trading. And basically, these are the two ways of our plan when it comes to trading. We also have an amazing compensation plan. And basically, we say you need not to focus so much on the trading. So you focus so much on the compensation plan, because as a team, we believe that when we focus on what we cannot control, then we can have enough money to focus on what we can control. So basically, before I get started, our trading profits will always be limited by our capital. All right. So we use the compensation plan to collect more capital so that we can be able to trade much more bigger. With that simple introduction to who we are, we are Team Eagles International as a team, and we basically don't work alone. As a Royalq family, we cooperate with other leaders on the call from different teams and make sure that we cause the impact together. So we have different leaders from different teams, but basically we come from a team called Team Eagles International. Basically, as a team, we have been able to expand worldwide to different countries. We have basically so many V5s all over the world. We have been able basically to build our team all over the world. We have leaders that are leading different offices and different teams in different countries. And we basically build 95% of our business online. So as a team, we believe in you staying home, working from home, and like I usually say, staying home, working from home, staying in your own premises with your family and make money. That's what we believe in. And basically, that's why we are here. So I want to take you through the training for today. And what do you expect? Today, we are going to be looking at solo trading. And we shall be looking at basically how to use the TradingView application. And on the TradingView application, you'll be able to learn about the candles, the trade lines, the indicators, and lastly, setting your coins into your Royalq application. If you decide to trade onto the Royalq application using the solo trading strategy, your goal is to make 0.5 to 5% per day. And we recommend you to use 20% of your capital. And today I'll go a little bit more about if you use 20% of your capital and you find yourself into floating loss, then you need to switch to the submit mode real-time settlement, where you can be able to keep making money as you enjoy your trades. With that, ladies and gentlemen, allow me basically and purely start our training for today. Protocol observed. So I'll share my screen and I'll go into the application. Basically, whoever has followed our trading strategy, they're basically winning big time because we have the best, by the way. So I will basically and purely start from scratch. I'll sign out of this. So the first step you need to do, ladies and gentlemen, is to go to your Google Play Store or App Store and download the TradingView application. As a team, we really believe that TradingView is just a tool, ladies and gentlemen, that you are going to use to help you make decisions on which coin to trade. It's not part of Royalq, but it is our strategy as a team, right? It's our strategy as a team, and it's really causing so many wins all over the globe. All right, so let's get into our first step. The first step is to tap on the menu button after you have opened up your account on the menu button and be able to sign in, right? Be able to sign in. And if you are new, you don't have a TradingView application, the best thing you can do for yourself is to sign up. You sign up and create a new application. But for my cases, gentlemen, I will not sign up a new application. I will just straight away now go into the app itself. And from this menu, I'll just pick up one account that I'll be using for today. And let me pick the BCJ account. So I'll opening up this account basically. Right, so the first step, ladies and gentlemen, you need to do is to create what you call a watch list. And basically, you just need to come on add to list and give the name of your watch list, what the name we call Royalq. You can call it Royalq coins, all right? Then you tap on create. Immediately you tap on create, it will take you to basically the area we call the symbol. So basically, you will minimize your screen, put it aside, then go to your Royalq application if you have it, right? Your Royalq application if you have it, and you tap on quantitative, basically on quantitative, and you will start looking for the coin. So maybe the first coin you look at is this one on top by default called Acro, but BTC STT, right? So I'll pick up, then I'll go here and I tap on add symbol. Then I'll write the name of the coin, Acro USDT. That's the name of the coin. And basically, I'll make sure that I have so many exchanges in play. There is MEX, there is Whitebit, there's BigX, FTX, Hobby, Byte. So if I'm using Binance, I'll choose this of Binance. And if I'm using hobby, I'll choose hobby, all right? So I'll tap on that. So I'll go to the next coin, which we have already seen, all of us there. And I've got BTCST USDT, which is this one basically. And I'll choose that of Binance. Then I'll choose another coin, ladies and gentlemen. Like I go back, I look at the coins, but, and that's how you develop your watch list. But USDT. That's how you choose your. So that is our system. If you're okay with the first few steps of what we are talking about today in this morning call, ladies and gentlemen, give me some thumbs up. If you're okay with the first few steps, if you're okay with the first few steps that we are talking about today, give me some thumbs up. Usually some people usually tell me, but Julius, you teach the same thing. Ladies and gentlemen, the art of becoming successful is mastering one thing, is to sticking to the system. And the system remains the same. The system remains the same. And basically, anybody who is part of Team Eagles International or who makes a decision to join our team and doesn't stick to the system, they find themselves stuck on the way. So I want to beg you, if all leaders on the call, if you have chosen to choose our system, stick to the system because the system works. Right? The system, a system is something that you have discovered that works and keep doing it over and over and over time until it sticks into people's minds, until it becomes much more easy. So the first step, ladies and gentlemen, is to make sure you give your people, or make sure that your people, ladies and gentlemen, make your people have the trading view up if they are ready to be solo traders to make 0.5 to 5% per day. All right, let's go into the next step. Now that everybody is okay with creating the watch list, I may not personally go into all the coins. I'll basically pick these that are here. Now, I'll pick BTC USDT and I'll open up a chart. And the chart is uploading. The chart is uploading, basically. The chart is uploading. And like I said, after now teaching you how to download, now the first step is done. We're now going to go into the candles, all right? Now we are going to go into the candles. Basically, let's wait in some few minutes. Now we're going to learn about the candles, ladies and gentlemen. So welcome everybody, and happy to have you here. We are just a little bit wait, because if you can see very clearly here, it is uploading. So you can get into the chat as we wait. Let us know where you are joining us from, which country. All right, let's just know from your chat which country are you joining us from as we get our trading view uploaded, right? Okay, so I'll just refresh a little bit. Just waiting for a few minutes. Beautiful. So I'll clear my chat. I'll basically clear my chat to make sure that all things are okay. Just wait. So basically, the second step you will do, ladies and gentlemen, the second step is to come to the pencil here. No matter how your chart looks like, the second step will be going into the chart here, ladies and gentlemen, and basically tap on this pencil. Tap on the pencil, all right, and move your cursor to this side. If you're using an Android phone, and move it to this side. If you're using iPhone, scroll through the lines, and remove drawings and indicators. Right, and basically we are done with that step, and we have cleared our chart, and this is how it looks like. If you are still following up to this step, let me know, give me some thumbs up, because we are going into the candles now. If you are still following up to this step, give me some thumbs up. If you are still following up to this step, give me some thumbs up. You are still following up to this simple step. All right, I love a lively ground. I usually look at people, no thumbs up, no love heart, nothing like anything, nothing like anything, nothing like anything. You are here. listening for free information, no thumbs up, no love heart. You're a very bad person, by the way, because if you cannot be active on just a thumbs up or a love heart, and you're just here to follow, just here to listen, you're a very bad person. I'm very sorry. So when we say you are following and you are not showing anything that you are following, then I don't understand you, because I want to see a lively program where people are following, not that I'm speaking to myself and you say, me, I came here only to listen. But you need to be responsible and responding to show your presence, all right? So that you are, okay, all right. Wow, that's good. 48 are following. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, it was so quick, all right, okay, but all right, okay, beautiful. People are following, beautiful, beautiful, all right, beautiful, fantastic, all right, okay, fantastic, 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 all right, okay, now people are following, that's good. Okay, now let's get into the second step. Now that we have cleared our trading view, it looks like this. The candles you see on your screen are called traditional candles. Okay, these are the normal candles, and our trading view has different parts. I would maybe describe. It has this area where we have the name of the coin and the exchanger. It has this area, ladies and gentlemen, that shows us the range in which the price of the coin is moving. And it has this area where we see the prices if you're using an Android, and if you're using an iPhone, it is this side. Now, a second step that we are going to do on setting up our trading view before we go to the candles, we are going to put in the time frame. Ladies and gentlemen, on your phone down here, please, people who come to my inbox to tell me, but Julius, may I want to use a laptop? May I have no problem with you. You can use your laptop or your PC, but me, I love using my phone. Okay, maybe let me first answer this question that I've been asked. Why do I decide to use my phone? When I was introduced to network marketing for the very, very first time, I did a lot of mistakes in my life. That was 2018. And every time I was introduced into an opportunity, I usually looked for complicated things to use. At first, when I was introduced to network marketing, I usually complicated everything and everything. So when I was introduced to Royalq this time around, I found that the easiest way is use what everybody can afford, and everybody can have a phone. So everything I do is using my phone. I don't use my PC. And even when I'm doing my presentations, I keep things simple. Why do I use my phone? I usually, when I was introduced to the business, the person who introduced me to the business told me a simple formula. If you want, understand that a phone is a computer. So you need to just improve your phone and make it better. If you're having a poor phone, your goal should be getting a better phone. So the business is on your phone is in your pocket, so that it is portable, easy to move with, easy. You don't need to, because we are not dealing with products that you can carry. So simplify your business. Don't complicate the business of your team members into PCs. Because when I present using a PC, someone may think that for you to become successful, you need a laptop. You need nothing. You just need a phone that has data and good internet. So focus on improving your phone. Don't focus on going so much complicated, because you may use a short journey to travel a longer journey. But if you use your phone, things are simple. So everything I'm doing is on my phone. This meeting is recorded. No one should get worried. This meeting is recorded. No one should get worried. All right. Okay, now let's get into that if that is defined. So on my phone, ladies and gentlemen, we have this area where you see this, something like a wheel, I don't know, something like a star, I don't know. All right. So, and here you can play with your finger. You can put your finger here, one here, and keep on moving the numbers as you want. So I hope it's updating. I hope you see this. Okay, the side, it has two sides, ladies and gentlemen, like you see I'm doing right now. Yeah, I hope you see I'm doing right now. I hope you see I'm moving it. So This side has the negative side in negatives when it goes beyond 0 here. But here it is 0. So this side is the positive side. So I hope you see that. So some of you suffer with making your candles clear. So you should usually just put your fingers in this area where the current price is. So I put my one finger here and my second finger there. Then I widen. I hope you see that. Just to make sure that the candles are clear. Now we're going to tap on this here. Here. I'll just make sure I get it right. Just wait a little bit. I hope my app is updating. Now this app is a little bit sophisticated, so you just need to be patient. I don't know what happens with people. So many people all over the world are very impatient. When someone presses there, it's not working, it comes to you. But Julius, I've pressed twice, it's not working. Be patient. And once it comes up, come to this area called time zone. Come to this area called time zone, all right? And on it, there is an arrow. Tap on the arrow and choose your UTC time. So I'll go, if you are in, let me just give in some time zones. If you are in Uganda, you need to look for Jerusalem, Kuwait, Moscow. So that's where we are a +3. If you are in Nigeria, you are in Nigeria. There is New York, depends on, if you are in Nigeria, there is Lagos in +1. There's Lagos in +1. Okay, if you are in Europe, I hope as most of you are into +2, all right, into +2, all right. If you are in South Africa, we have, I need to scroll just up here. I think it's closing around the +2. There's Johannesburg. Johannesburg is here in +2 if you are coming from South Africa. If you are in Nigeria, there is +1, all right? If you are in Europe, I hope you have already located your area. So choose your time zone. I'm moving a little bit slow to make sure that people can follow, right? If you're okay with that step of the time zone, give me some thumbs up. Then we go to the candles. I will run fast a little bit later. Then we go to the candles, right? If you're okay with that, give me some thumbs up. Then we go to the candles, all right? If you're following up to there, then you go to the candles, all right? I need at least 10. How many are we? We are 127. Okay, 20 thumbs up, I'll be good to go. 20 thumbs up, that's 10%. That is close to 10%, all right? That's close to 10%, all right? 20, I'll be good to go because if I have 10%, I'm good to go, all right? Okay, I'm good to go. Some thumbs up or some thumbs up, all right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's continue now on the journey. Now, the next thing is to put in our candles. The candles that we have in the screen are called traditional candles. They're good candles, but we want to use specific candles. And we are going to tap, ladies and gentlemen, onto these 3 dots. All right, let me go back again. We are going to tap on, we are going to tap on these 3 dots down here. To here. And after tapping on the 3 dots, we are going to tap on the chart type, which is this one. And then we tap on the chart type, and we are going to choose the hashing ash candles, these ones. All right, now what are hashing ash candles? Let me talk about them a little bit. So I pick the steps. You're going to come here, tap on these 3 dots, come on the chart type and choose the hashing ash candles. What are hashing ash candles? Hashing ash candles are Japanese candlesticks, and these candlesticks have a different behavior. And one of the behavior is, if the current market, let me say the trend is uptrend. What do I mean by uptrend? I mean that the market is taking an upward movement. This is an uptrend and this is a downtrend. If the market is having an uptrend or if the market is having a downtrend. And this market doesn't follow more than 50% if going up, if it's going down. These will still keep in the trend. For example, if this market is going down maybe by $2 or $3, this market will still keep the trend. It will ignore that is not going down more than 50%. Now let's go to the characteristics of these candles. The characteristics of these candles is a little bit different. The hashing ash candles during the upward trend of the market, to show you that it's an upward trend, they usually form candles, the green candles that are flat on the bottom but with a wick on top. And during the bearish down movement of the market, they'll form candles that are flat on the top and with a wick at the bottom. So this represents this, and this represents this. Right, if you're okay up to there, before I go to the third type of candle that make up the hashing ash candles, still give me some thumbs up. If you're okay with that I've just shared right now, give me some thumbs up. If you're following closely and you understanding what I'm talking about, right? Okay, you are following closely and you understand what I'm talking about, because I'm making everything simple. I'm making everything simple, right? I'm making everything simple. I'm making everything simple, ladies and gentlemen. I'm making everything simple, right? I want to make sure that I keep things simple. So, all right, so let's go again. Let me repeat again, all right? Just look at this, ladies and gentlemen. The hashing ash candles are candles that originate from Japan. This type of candles, ladies and gentlemen, this type of candles have one behavior. The first type of a candle is to show a bullish trend, to show you that this trend, it will be an upward trend. They start forming candles that have a flat on the bottom, but with a wick on top. This is the wick. This is the body, and this is the bottom in an upward trend. And ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to the downward trend, these candles, to show you that this trend is going to be downward trend, they will form, those ones are telling me to repeat, they will form a candle that is flat on top with a wick at the bottom. And this is the example. I hope we are done with that. So let me go to the second class of candles. The second class that represents the hashing ash candles. The hashing ash candles usually form what we call, ladies and gentlemen, right? Let me use this here to provide a clear picture. To show an upward trend, that an upward trend has started, the hashing ash candles will always do you a favor. The hashing ash candles will always do you a favor, ladies and gentlemen, to show you an upward trend. One, they will form a first candle. They will form a candle that has a wick on top and a wick on bottom, which is this one. And after that candle, they will form a candle that it has a flat on the bottom, but with a wick on top. And the example is these two candles here. So it means enter from here. I want to repeat my statement. The hashing ash candles, to show an upward movement of the market, they will first form a candle that has a wick on top and a wick on bottom. And then after, form a candle that is flat on the bottom, but with a wick on top. And an example is that. Also, during the downward movement of the market, the hashing ash candles, before I talk about the doji, will form a candle, ladies and gentlemen, that has a wick on top and a wick on bottom, and then after, form a flat candle, which means the market's going down and is here, move out of the market. If you have understood those two simple aspects, give me some thumbs up. Before I go to the third candle, the third type of a candle. Okay, if you have understood that, give me another thumbs up. If you have got those simple aspects, because so many of you complicate simple things. Usually, you need to keep things simple, right? If you have understood that next aspect, give me some thumbs up, drop your thumbs up into the call so that I know that you have understood. I see only 8. I see only 8. I see 9, 10, right? 9, 10. I want to have the average. We are 130. At least if I get 30 thumbs up, the rest people might just follow, and it's okay. I have no problem with anyone who says, okay, me, I will not give any thumbs up. It's up to you, right? Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So let me just get into the chat and be able to confirm if I have some good numbers. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much. God blessly reward you, blessly reward you, blessly reward you, blessly reward you, blessly reward you. Wonderful, wonderful, fantastic, fantastic. Welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please repeat. All right. The hashing ash candles, these gentlemen, they have a characteristic. One of their characteristics is that to show you an upward trend, that the upward trend is starting, they will form a candle that has a wick on top and a wick on bottom. Here we say, and after it form a candle that has a flat bottom and also a wick on top. And this is the scenario. And here it means enter the market from here. Market has been able to change. Now it's going to be a downward movement of the market. The hashing ash candles, this gentlemen, will form a candle that has a wick on top and a wick on bottom, and then after form a flat candle that has a wick at the bottom. And this is the example. And this one, it means get out of the market. All right, so I hope that is understood. I want to go to the third class, right? And this third class, gentlemen, is what we call the Doji. It's what we call the Doji. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Dojis are like hammers. If you see very clearly in these candles that I've been able to squeeze a little bit, I will show you these. And these Dojis represent market reversal. These Dojis represent market reversal. They show you that a market that has been moving up is now going to turn into an upward movement, or a market that has been moving down is now going to turn into a downward movement. So let me use a very clear scenario to show you, ladies and gentlemen. Usually, these candles, right? I'm looking for a better upward movement, all right? I'm looking for a better upward movement and a better, so that I create a clear picture. Beautiful, beautiful. I want you to focus your eyes in this area here. The market in this area here, for example, ladies and gentlemen, was perfectly, like you see, moving down. This was a downward trend. And when it comes here, it produces a very significant thing that I want to use the green color. And this is a doji. What is a doji? It's a candle that forms like a plus sign. So usually like this. There are around 3 kinds. There's one that forms like that. There's one that forms like that. And there is one that forms like that. Okay, it means these are forces of buyers and sellers, right? And this shows you that is indecision in the market. But usually when the doji is formed, for example, in this scenario here, if you see very clearly, dojis start formed, and you see very clearly here, it shows you there is going to be a reverse in the market. A market that was moving like this, it shows you that it's going to reverse and now move like this. And the example is there. I can show you as many as possible. Look at this downward trend. Okay, this downward trend, all right? This is not a full candle. You see, this is a doji. The other type of, I've shown you, this type, this one here. You see it here, after it has formed. Now, someone should not use this, because you should not use dojis and candles to enter the market only. You need other indicators, all right? So you see it here. You see it here, trying to show you that the market might reverse. And after that, You see this candle here, then this one, then a downward movement. I could show you as many as possible, right? Sometimes the market may not be so much perfect. The market might not be so much perfect, but whenever there is a doji, ladies and gentlemen, like you see in this scenario here, there is a doji here showing you that the market is going to reverse. Look at this. This was a very perfect doji. This one here, it shows you the market is going to reverse and things turn the other way. So in this scenario, you see that this is a one-day time frame, by the way. It brings up this candle, then it means someone needs to enter from here, right? And after entering from there, you see now, yes, it produced this candle here. This candle here, this was just a little downward movement because this is still an upward trend that has a bearish market a little bit, because you see this trend, it should not show you that the trend is going to change and the market is going to go a little bit more bearish, because if someone had entered from here, if someone had entered this market from here, this person is still in business, even when the market had curves. And then here, it brings a flat bottom candle. Hope my pen is working. A flat bottom candle here, showing you now the market's going to go down and telling you to leave the market. All right, a little bit. If you get it, give me some thumbs up. If you don't get it, you need to attend next Thursday or throughout the week, right? Throughout the week. So if you're still with me on the same pace, give me some thumbs up. If you are still with me on the same pace, give me some thumbs up. Today is a Thursday. We go so much into solo trading, creating perfect leaders all over the world that can generally and perfectly keep making money all the time. You want to create so many multi-millionaires. And ladies and gentlemen, our goal is financial freedom, and we shall always stick to the goal, ladies and gentlemen, as Team Eagles International. That's why no wonder we are the fastest growing team all over the world, building sustainable leaders all over the world that will be able to impact the world together. All right, so make sure once you learn the knowledge, become the message, become the messenger of the message, and turn someone's life around like a clock, than them joining platforms that tell them pay so much, pay so much. All right, now that we have learned this, there is another big challenge that has come up into our team. Basically, people have learned this and they thought they are too sharp. And after they've learned this, they've basically decided to go and trade on Binance, risk their funds on Binance, and also say, okay, now since I know how to use TradingView, I'll be entering my coins on the Binance exchange. Before I personally got involved in Royalq, along the process, after learning some of the few skills, I thought I was too sharp. And really, I lost some, I think, 2,600 and some dollars on my journey, so thinking I was too sharp on Binance Exchanger or Hobby or Coinbase. I'll now take you through on the last part. Why do we decide, even after learning the skill, to use Royalq? And this is the most perfect, important thing. Yes, you might learn this here, but don't become too sharp and say, right, now that I know this, I don't need to use Royalq to trade. You are risking your future, you're risking your funds. Some people say, the reason why I want to do it because I don't want to pay fuel fee. Listen, gentlemen, the denial to pay fuel fee might make you lose your money forever. So if you feel like paying fuel fee is a task to you, then I want to beg you, stop dreaming to becoming a millionaire. You know, millionaires have certain behavior. They understand that making money is discipline. Millionaires have a certain mindset. They understand that without discipline, things never happen. Millionaires understand they need to control their greed and their what? Their fear. And only Royalq has that power, ladies and gentlemen. Royalq has that power to work on your greed and on your fear by providing you specific settings that you put in play and they take charge of your trade. And because maybe when we try to create so many solo traders, people get to an extent and they think they are too wise, too sharp. And at the end of the day, they get stuck the whole of their lives. Because basically, ladies and gentlemen, I needed to get this clear. Let me just get on camera so that I create a clear passion. Let me give you reasons. You have all gone to school and you have studied with the most sharp guys, you know, the most sharp professors. And the reasons why those guys still remain broke, all right, is because along the journey, they feel like they know everything, all right? They feel like They are very clever, they are very sharp in school, and at the end of the day, the ordinary people, the class C, become the millionaires. Why? Because the millionaires understand that life is moved on principles. Okay, so if you become so perfect on picking the coins and you want to make too much money, go back and use your Royalq application. Go back and use your Royalq application. Please don't risk your funds. All else, you'll keep hating crypto forever. Keep on the principle. Keep on the principle, ladies and gentlemen. All right, with that, let me go to the third step. Third step. All right. Now, we have been able to look at the candles and how they behave, ladies and gentlemen. Now, basically, we are now going to look at the time frame. How do we trade? How do we trade? That's very, very important for us to know. Right now, for us to analyze the market, to pick a coin to trade, ladies and gentlemen, in the financial markets, we start from the longer time frames. Okay, if I want to trade BTC SST in the 15 time frame, I'll check in the 1 day. And you see very clearly in the 1 day, ladies and gentlemen, here, you see this flat candle. You see, there is a candle that has a wick on top, then there's a flat candle here showing you the market to be moving down. Right? So I tap on 1 day, then I go on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, you see on the 4-hour time frame, ladies and gentlemen, in the 4-hour time frame, there is a candle that is being formed now with the wick on top and the wick on the bottom. Then I'll go into the 1-hour time frame, right? And the 1-hour time frame, you will also see the same thing. Although on the 1 day, this candle shows, ladies and gentlemen, that the market will be moving down, but in the 4-hour, there is a green candle. So for me to trust this trade to trade in the 15 minutes time frame, I'll wait for the next candle that will form the next 8 minutes. And if the next candle is flat on top, flat on the bottom, and with a wick on top, I'll enter this trade from here. All right. Then I'll look at the 15 minutes time frame. Now you see the 15 minutes time frame, ladies and gentlemen, is still showing us from the 4-hour time frame, the 4-hour time frame, the 1-hour time frame. Now for me to confirm my next trade to join, I'll wait for the 1-hour time frame that has 6 minutes to go, and I'll be able to pick up that trade. All right, so if you are now clear with that statement, give me some thumbs up. Then I go to the next step, ladies and gentlemen, called the trading lines. But okay, let me go into the trading lines. Then I go to the indicators lastly. If you have got that information, give me some thumbs up. If that information is clear with you, it's clear with you, it's clear with you, it's clear with you, it's clear with you. It's clear with you, it's clear with you, it's clear with you. Someone says you can repeat, please. All right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm going to do that. All right. Okay, so let's get into again. So how do we trade? Right? How do we trade? We start with the longer time frames. You don't start from the 15 minutes, then go to the 4-hour, right? Then go to the 4-hour. All right, now look at this candle here. Now you see. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. We are into the 1 day time frame, all right? So before I choose a trade, this is very, very nice, sweet, beautiful. Look at this. I start from the 1 day. Look at it now. Look at it now. This candle, look at it now, all right? Look at this candle. If you see it very clearly, because we already put in our times, you see it here, 16 hours to go. So I tap on the 1 day. It's not yet clear. Then I go to the 4 hours time frame. You see this 4 hours time frame, if you see it very clearly here, it has 6 minutes to the formation of the next candle. So before I enter this trade, before I become excited, I'll wait for the next trade. If this trade forms a candle here, in the next 6 minutes and 1 here, it means it's telling me enter, because there is this one. So in the next 5 minutes, all right? In the next 5 minutes, you see the countdown. So let me look at the 1 hour time frame. I start from 1 day, 4 hour, 1 hour time frame. Now in the 1 hour, I'll still wait because, ladies and gentlemen, although there is a doji here that shows market reversal, which was a little bit from a bearish to a bullish trend, before I trade, I'll wait for the next candle. Why? Because this candle that is here has a wick on top and a wick on the bottom. Hope you see it very clearly. So I'll wait for the next candle. If the next candle comes like this, then I'll enter. So I'm waiting for how many? 5 minutes, right? So I'll go to the 15 time frame. The 15 time frame, and the 15 time frame is really very, very promising, right? Very, very promising, ladies and gentlemen. So I will wait for the 1 hour. Now, people should ask me, why don't you wait for the 1 hour? I want to use the longer time frame because I want to stay longer in the market. If I don't win in the 15 minutes, at least I win in the next 1 hour. If I don't win in the next 1 hour, at least I win in the next 4 hours. So I'll wait for the next 4 minutes in the 1 hour time frame, ladies and gentlemen, and see the next candle. If the next candle comes like that, I'll trade in the 15 minutes time frame. Because if you have such an approach, you'll always be winning profits, ladies and gentlemen. If it's okay with you that, I want to go to the next thing. Give me some thumbs up. If you're okay with that, give me some thumbs up. If you're okay with that, give me some thumbs up. It's okay. Someone saying some of us are old. Please repeat. Okay, someone saying some of us are old. Please repeat. I've repeated. Right. So if you have understood it, give me some thumbs up. Now, just understand that you may not understand the first day. Okay. Now we need to get back to the principles of learning. You need to listen something over and over and over and over and over and over so many times for you to understand it. So maybe because of time, I will request to those that don't have got it to I know I can't wait for 4 minutes. You need to go there by yourself, all right? What does these time frames mean? If it is 15, is it mean the trade will last for 15 minutes? Okay, all right, okay. All right, okay, now what are time frames? Now, time frames represent what is happening now and what has been happening for the last 12 minutes, all right? What is happening now and what has been happening for the last 12 minutes. So we use what is happening now to predict what is going to happen next. What has been happening before, the trend of the market, plus what is happening now to know what is going to happen next. I hope I don't know that I've been able to answer. So if you see this trade in the 4 hours time frame, so you see it's there. This is the 4 hours time frame. So it has 2 minutes to close of this candle. And this is the 1 day. So I start from the 1 day. I see how is the market performing. Generally, in the 1 day is telling me things may not move in your favor, maybe, but I'm not sure because it has 16 hours. Then I go into the 4 hour. The 4 hour still is giving me a candle that has a wick on top and a wick on the bottom, right? So I need to wait for how many? For 2 minutes now and 15 seconds. Then I go to the 1 hour time frame and I see very clearly also in the next 2 minutes and 7 seconds, a new candle will be formed. So I will wait, all right? If I want to trade in the 15 minutes time frame, the 15 minutes time frame is telling me, Julius, join this trade. But I will not join because I don't want, if it goes more than 15 minutes for me to be caught into the trade. So I want to make sure, right, that I use maybe the 4 hour time frame, or maybe if the 4 hour time frame shows me a downward movement, then I will wait, ladies and gentlemen, to look at the 1 hour time frame, right? Because if my trade doesn't win the 15 minutes, at least I want it to win in the next 1 hour. If it doesn't win the next 1 hour, I'm confident it will win in the next 4 hours. So I'll not stick to this, all right? I'll not stick to it because at least you need to go back, listen to these words again and again, maybe next week on Thursday, all right? Maybe next week on Thursday, then you can get it better. All right, now, let's go into the next thing. Having explained to you the performance of the candles, ladies and gentlemen, and how they look like in the market, I want now to go to another specific important thing, ladies and gentlemen, and this specific important thing is to use several indicators. It's very deadly for you, ladies and gentlemen, for you to use one indicator to determine the movement of the market. It's very deadly for you to use the candles only to determine the movement of the market. So we are going to go into what we call, all right, okay. Let us go into what we call the trend lines. Now, what do we need to have trade lines before we continue with our trades, all right? We want to understand the trend of the market. Where is the market going? Right? It's very, very important for us really to understand the trend, because generally we can be able to take up decisions depending on the trend of the market. Now, we draw what we call trend lines. All right, so we come here on the pencil and we look for what we call one, long press the trend line. Then we shall talk about the flat bottom, long press, give it a star. Then we shall talk about the parallel channel, long press, give it a star. But now let's try to draw some trend lines. Okay, so I'll increase my screen a little bit. Now, there are two main trend lines that we can draw. We can draw a trend line for a downward trend. So what do? We go to the upper lower, then we touch this area here that we call some 1 or 2 touches could be enough. And so now this is in the 1-day time frame. Now, even if I increase this line, let me remove it a little bit so that I can draw it longer. I'm going to explain. So we touch. We are charging a downward trend. So we touch this area here. This one where the market started to go down. Then we move down and touch the area where the market started to go up. And along it, we have some 1 or 2 touches. I mean, this is a touch. So I touch there. Now, if the market now starts to form candles that are going below this line here, it means this market is going to be now a downward trend. Also, we do the same with an upward trend. I'll widen it a little bit, an upward trend. So if candles get formed, ladies and gentlemen, if candles get formed, so let me just show you what's happening now in the 4 hours time frame. Now, this means enter the trade now. So this is a confirmation, enter the trade. So enter BTC SST, you can take 2%. It's a confirmation now. Let me show you in the 1 hour. It's also, it has confirmed in the 1 hour. Let me show what's happening in the 15 minutes. Hope you see. Now I have a straight confirmation that when I join BTC SST right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll make money. If you're enjoying the session, ladies and gentlemen, give me some thumbs up. If you're enjoying the session, right? If you're enjoying the session, all right? If you're enjoying the session, if you're enjoying the session, give me some thumbs up. If you are enjoying the session, give me some thumbs up, right? Why do you need to give your money to anyone? Why do you need to waste time on promises, on wasting time? Some of you would be so much multi-millionaires, but you keep on wasting time. Oh, I have heard this coin will make me a millionaire. Oh, I have heard this coin will be. Why do you keep wasting time? Focus on the skill. And once you master the skill, go make money, forget your name. Go make money, forget your name. If you are living the skill, let me know. Go make money, forget your name. Focus on the skill. Learn the skill. Practice the skill, right? Someone saying how to get the trade lines, right? I'm going to show you. Look at this candle now. This is a confirmation. So if you're on this call, 2% is guaranteed. 2% is guaranteed on this coin. Ladies and gentlemen, in the 15 minutes, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Someone may say, but are you sure? Are you serious? Let me just show you. If you have joined this trade from here already you have made 5%. If you have taken this trade already, you have made 5%. I can still show it to you in 1 hour. If you're trading this trade, let me show you. Already in the 1 hour. You waited and we have seen now this candle here. Look at this. If you have joined from here, this is a little bit too soft. You have made 6% already. Are people following? If you are following, give me some thumbs up before I go. Are you following? This is crazy. This is crazy, I tell you. This is crazy. You can make, what limits you is your trading capital. Yeah, what limits you is your trading capital. Okay. All right, now let's go into the trading lines, all right? How do you get the trading lines, okay? Let's go into the trading lines now. I will tell people, no one can employ me. People tell me, but Julius, you are lying. No one. I have the skill. I stay home. Why should I die on people's jobs? They kill my time. I focus on the skill. And you know, when you decide to focus on the skill, some people get distracted along the line. People say, what I'm doing is wrong. You listen to people, yet the vision was given to you, not to them. Now I feel like I'm uncomfortable. Now, that's when I'll come back here and talk about right mindset for success, all right? Because for you to be successful, also need the right mindset. Right mindset. People don't have the right mindset. Yeah. 6% has been taken from the market. Right mindset, right skills, right? Because skills get you paid. Mindset keeps in business. Building leaders retires you forever. Skills get you paid. Mindset keeps in business, and building leaders retires you forever. If you want to retire forever, make money forever, here are the skills. The skills, right? Okay, now let's go into again. How do you get the trading lines, right? The trading lines, you tap on this, and here is the word. The word is here, trading lines. So use the trading line to help you know the trend of the market. And I'll stop. Let me just use the flat bottom lastly. Right now, we want to use the longer time frame, to be able to. So if this line is broken, then I'll know that this market will be going now down. So let me use the. Okay, now if I'm using this, and basically, I will basically bring in the flat bottom in the longer time frame of 1 day, touch the lower low here, and softly, you see now it entered twice, so I need to delete. Okay, so I will bring in my trading line softly, tap once softly. Then I have 1 or 2 touches. 1 or 2 touches, then form a rectangle, which could be around here. 2 touches are enough, and I tap once. Now, if this candle, if BTC SST breaks this flat bottom here, and it forms a candle on top of this, I'll understand that this is going to be a bull run. The market has broken. If it forms a candle above this trading line here, I'll know that this market is still going up. It's still going up until it will touch here. Until, let me just remove that. Until it will come and touch, let me show you. Until it will come from here. If it forms a candle there, then I'm confident that this coin will come and go up to around here. Minimum, because it has failed to break this area. Closed around here. Or if I have fear, closed around here. If it forms a candle above that triangle I've drawn, I'm sure the market will rise up to around here. If you are still following, give me some thumbs up. I want to go to the last part, the indicators. So we have looked at the candles, trading view, candles, trade lines. Now I want to go to the indicators. If you are still following, give me some thumbs up. You are still following, give me some thumbs up. Now the challenge is most of you are going to learn, but you're not going to take action. Who cares? you are still going to come into the chat. Please, signals. Can you take action? Can you take action and stop begging for signals? Because once you take action, you remain sustainable. Go and give the signals to your own people, right? Because that is where you belong. You need to be sustainable. Yes, Julius, we are learning. You are learning. What's the name of the triangle, please? All right, it's called flat bottom. Flat bottom. All right, flat bottom. Okay. So you see it's down here. The name is here. So where do you find it? On the trade lines. On trade lines, they are here. Okay, so I'm done. Now I want to go to the indicators. Right. We're going to install in some few indicators because indicators help us to show us the direction of the market. And so, understand, we cannot have more than 3 indicators on one screen. I'm told people are tired. I will stop here maybe till next Thursday. Someone is boxing me here that we're exhausted. Are you tired or we continue? Are you tired or you continue? You are tired or we continue? I want to go to the indicators because of time. I'll come back to these questions. If you don't see it again, you just need to watch. Watch the video again. Watch the video again. So if you are say continue typing the chat, if I get, how many are we? If I get 10% of our numbers, then we continue. Right? Or I can come to the end now, maybe till next week. Right? So let me see if I get 10 continues. Okay. Wow, congratulations. His BTC has delivered. Congratulations. Action takers are money makers. You know, if you remain an action faker, then you don't make money, right? Good. All right. The video is on the YouTube channel. All right. Okay, someone says you need to emphasize. All right, let me get back here. This is simple. What you need to do, you touch the lower low. Let me remove it. Let me just bring my indicator. It is here. It's called the flat bottom. I'm not going to the parallel channel. The flat bottom is here. Here's the name, the flat bottom. Simple. Tap it once. It appears on your screen. Come and touch the lower low. The lower low is this line down here. Move it and have 1 or 2 touches on these candles that are already formed. 1 or 2 are enough, right? So 1 or 2, then move it. You can stretch it more. All right. It's up to you. You can stretch it more. Right. Those are 3 touches. Then I can press it here. Now, if any candle is formed above this triangle here, then I'm sure this is going to be an upward movement. But if any candle is formed below this triangle here, then I know the market is going to go kabisa down. If a candle is formed here, then I know this is going to be an upward trend. All right. Now, for example, if I use the trend line, and I draw my trend line, right? Let me make my screen better for me to draw. No, don't come here, my trend line. Let me draw a trend line. Okay, I draw a trend line. So before you, let me draw a trend line. How to draw a lower trend line? If you're going to draw a lower trend line, you touch the lower high, the lower high, the one that was on the top, then move down and touch the lower high too, this side. Now this is a trend line. Now, if a candle like this one, if this candle is formed above this line, like you see here, I perfectly know this is going to be an upward trend. You see, this is an upward trend. If a candle is formed there, I know it's going to be an upward trend. The market will not go. And if it comes, you know, I know this because even if I join from here, I know even if now the market is going down, I'm still in profit. I don't know where you want, I want to show you. Even if I'm here, me, I'm still in profit because I joined from here. It will never go less than here where I joined from. It's an upward trend. Hello, I want to go to the indicators. I'm about to get exhausted. And once I get exhausted, sure, I don't continue. What if it is formed in a triangle? Don't you see it is in the triangle? Don't you see it has broken? You see, it is within the line. Even if it forms in here, I'm still in the trend. But I will understand that it is now. Some people complicate themselves. I've said if the candle is formed here, it's an upward trend. If the candle is formed below this line, it will be a downward trend. Keep it simple. If someone joined from here, they are still in business. I said if the candle is formed above this triangle, it's an upward trend. And if the candle is formed below this triangle, it's a downward trend. Simple. Don't complicate issues. Keep things simple. Shall we do cycle? Shall we do cycle one shot after the upward trend confirmation? Now this one I will not answer. The condition for trading in the 1 hour, 4 hour has to be positive and 1 hour has to be, yeah, exactly. Yeah. You want to trade in 1 hour, make sure 4 hours is positive for you to trade in 1 hour. You want to trade in the 15 minutes, make sure you check 4 hour positive, 1 hour positive, 15 minutes positive, either 15 minutes, you'll be sure it will trade. This one, trade either cycle, one shot. I'm not going to that. I'm sorry, went in bad spirit. Let me go to indicators. Now, let's drop in some indicators in the chart, and we shall tap on plus. We go to FX indicators. Let's go. We shall tap on plus FX indicators. Be slow, right? Can people join this trade as I wait for my indicators to show up in the 1 hour? Okay, so we go to indicators and go to technicals. Now, our first indicator, we are going to look what is a very perfect indicator. It's called the auto FBI retracement. The auto FBI retracement. This is one of the best indicators I would recommend. So we tap on it once and it shows up in the screen. And minimize my screen a little bit. And after you have got the indicator, the few things you need to go to do is setting up the indicator. The indicator is up here. What do? Tap in the name of the indicator. Next, it will bring this thing called settings. Tap on settings. That's what you need to do. I repeat, after I put in the indicator, tap on settings here. Just let me take a glass of water. I feel just a minute. All right, now, these indicators, before I go to the settings, some people ask me, why do we set the indicators? All right, these indicators were developed before the coming of the computer science. Now, since these indicators were developed before the coming of the computer science technology, they need to be edited, all right, to fit the movement of the cryptocurrency. So my mentor, is a computer science. So he has taken enough time to study, analyze, and look at how these indicators work with the performance in the market. And basically, ladies and gentlemen, he has gone an extra mile to provide settings that fit the indicator. So someone should not ask me, why do I put this here? Why do I put this here? All right. Why do I put this here? Okay, so I hope that is simple. All right, let's get in the indicator. So go to your indicator where it is written show levels. All right, where there is values, put percent. Where there is right, where there is left, put right. Where there is values, put percent. Where there is left, put right. Then save as default. Then press OK. After doing that, come down here and tap on this. Scroll down. Then tap on save. Everything you do, you need to save. Then let me go and interpret the indicator. Here we go with the indicator. Now the indicator has 0, 23, 38, 50, 61, 78, 100, and above. Someone should not come in my chat. Why these numbers? I don't want to go into those mathematics issues, but I know how to use the indicator. Now, there is something very phenomenal about this indicator. I want everybody focus your eyes on the screen. Stop focusing on your current challenges. All right, now, it is hard. I want to repeat my statement. It is hard to find this dotted line on a trade. And this trade has come to touch this bottom line. So once you find 0 here, or find 100, and this dotted line is trying to touch that area, don't ask anyone for signal, enter that trade, and the minimum you can take 10%. I want to repeat my statement. It is hard to find a trade that touches this line. And if you pick this trade, the minimum profit you will take is 10%. I want to show you what has ever happened in the past. If you pick this trade recently, those who picked this trade recently, let me show you why you made more than 20%. You think people only made 20%? Sometimes, we fear even to share our results. This trade performed, those that took this trade, you took 20%. The trade delivered 173%. You took 20% and you were happy. The trade delivered 178%. You took 20%. The trade delivered 120. There's one coin that's going to do the same. Let me show it to you. Let me delete all these now. Let me look for this coin here. It's going to do it. But to choose that trade, you look for a higher time frame. It's here. You look for a higher time frame. So instead of, I'll do 4 hour because it was on the 4 hour line. Okay, I hope you see it. Okay, I hope you see it. It was in this area. You see it is coming. You see it came this area here and it touched the line. Here, it's going to deliver minimum 10%. Minimum 10%. I've seen coins do it. I'll show you another coin that has done it. Was it 1 day, 4 hours? Let me see. Yeah, I hope it was here. I found this trade close to those areas. Let me show you. We are making money. I think it was close to around here. And I picked up, delivered 27%. So if you find a trade, okay, here there will be a 0. Down here there might be a 0 or 100. And this line, it gets close to this line areas. Pick that trade without begging anyone. Minimum you can take 10%. Now let me go to interpret more details about this indicator. That one I'm done. When should you use this indicator to trade? If you find a candlestick that fully forms, because now you know how these candles form, that fully forms above 23, pick it up. 38, pick it up, but don't pick trades that form fully on the line of 50. You can pick 60, 70, and above. This is in the doubt area. The market can either move down or move up. That is our second, our first indicator. I want to put in a second indicator. So let me put in FX, and it is called the T3. No, not this one. I don't. No. No. Okay, let me start with this. Now here is the T3 ribbon, the T3 ribbon indicator. Now you see now the indicators here are 3, but it's me who was put twice. I'll remove 1. So there are 2 here. So when you open the T3 indicator, we need to set it up, better settings for better results. So we tap on it and let's go to the settings of the indicator. Just wait, let me pick up these settings in the group. I remember to post them to the group. My mind feels a little bit, my minds feel a little bit used. So let me, hope no one takes this personal. Okay, let me pick, I shared these here. Pick them here. Okay, let me start with this. So when to go to the inputs, all right, so 10, 1, 16, 09, all right, okay. So these are the settings. So where there is 13, we put 10. Where there is 07, we put 1. Where there is 20, we put 16. And where there is 0.6, we put 0.9. Where there is close, we look for H3. And we tick the rest. We don't tick this one, but we tick the rest. Let me see. Let me first save as default and see how it looks like. All right. Okay. So let me go to settings again. Now we go to the style. And here on style, I remember we need to remove these ones. Okay, so in style, remove those ones, save as default, say okay. Right, now this is how my indicator will look like. Then remember, never forget to save. I'll repeat the settings. I'm just going to repeat the settings. So this is my indicator. Now look at this indicator. this indicator, let me get back to the settings again. I want on the input, use first get out of this. This is not coming out very well. All right, so you see, now apart from seeing the candles, because the candles show us entry in the market, this indicator will show us when to enter the market. The T3 ribbon. So let me just take you take the picture of the setting. So on the input, that's how it looks like. I don't filter alerts to the ribbon color. If they're in, let me first look at how it looks like. Okay, these ones, you can leave them, they have no issues. They don't show so much. But this is how, let me just go to the settings. So here are the settings. This is how they look like. Or not this one, basically this one. This is how they look like. Okay, these are the settings. You can take screenshot. These are the settings. You can take screenshot. Then on style, you just come and untick these binds and sells. Then you save as default and press OK. This is how the indicator looks like, right? This is how the indicator looks like. And it shows you when to enter the market. That's all. It shows when to enter the market. Enter from here, get out of from here. All right. What have I done? Okay. Something that's not sticking in my mind. This, I don't know, just to give me some few minutes. All right, remove it, remove it, remove it, remove it. When you are putting on the settings, remove this one. No, not this one. Here. When you're on the settings, remove also this one. This one, remove it. Remove it. These are the settings, right? These are the settings. So you set, so you take screenshot. You can take screenshot. Take screenshot. Then never forget to save everything that you do. Never trust the computer. You don't save, you lose your indicators. So it shows you when to enter the market, all right? It shows you when to enter the market. So it gives you arrows, entry areas, all right? Enter from here, get out from here. Enter from here, get out from there. Then if I scroll, you see enter from here, get out from here. The arrow must be there on top. So hope you see that. It gives you entry and exit areas. I want to go to the third indicator and I come to the end. So we come back to the pencil. No, we come back to the plus FX indicators. And we go to the last indicator. It's called the true strength indicator. The true strength indicator, right? The true strength indicator. I've interpreted these two up. So these are good indicators. The true strength indicator, we now need to tap on settings. And so these are the settings. Input 25.3, that's the input. Input 25.3, that's the input, ladies and gentlemen. Then you go to, you can take a screenshot. You can take a screenshot 25.3. Then style, this is where I need to touch. So you tap on blue. Make sure when you tap on that blue line, you make the thickness this. Then you tap anywhere. Then you come on the red one, you make the thickness this. Then you tap maybe here or here, it goes away. You remove it. Then you come on 0, tap on green, then give it the last one on the thickness. Give it the last one on the thickness. Then you come, you tap anywhere, it goes away. Where there is dotted line there, where there's dotted line here, you give line. I repeat, you tap here, the thickness, you give it to here. That's the thickness. Then you tap anywhere. Then you come on the red line, the thickness, you make it this one. You make it this one. Then you press OK. Then you come on the 0, the thickness, you make it this one. Make this the thickness, this one. Then where there is dotted line, you tap and give it line. This one, you give it tap on line. Then after, you come here, save as default. Then you press OK. Now, this is how your indicator will look like. Now, let me interpret the indicator. The TSI, now this is how your screen should look like. These three are good. Can hide that to make my screen clear. These three are good. If someone has a screen like this one, it's good to go. Now, the true strength indicator, we focus on the blue line. We focus on the blue line. When the blue line is leading, like here, you see, the market moved up from here up to here, because once you saw this, you know very well the market might change. Right now, you see it now. You see, now once it closes the line like here, you keep trading until it bends. Now, once it bends, it shows the market's going down. Now, not only that, once it crosses the line, if you see it crossing the line, just know this market's going to do well a little bit, depending. Now, in some areas, once you see it crossing this green line, just know the market will do well, basically. Sometimes it might overdo well. Other times it might not do 100% well, but it will do well when it crosses the line. So once it crosses the green line and you see it pointing up, keep in that trade, keep in the trade, keep in the trade will basically do well. So even if they are moving together, but you see the blue line is leading, even if it's below the line, but the blue line is leading, it's an indicator showing that the market's still doing well. All right. Now, things happen with practice. So if you have learned something today, till maybe we meet today, till maybe we meet next time or in the evening, if all goes well by God's grace. I want to basically thank everybody for joining today's call. I understand you have so many questions, but I want to request you to get back the video, watch it again, all right? Watch it again. And if you have been a lead on the business, or maybe you feel like giving up, maybe you have given up on your team members, I have a surprise for you. Get back to your team members one-on-one, teach them this skill, they'll love you best, but also they will come back to the business because now they will be having a right approach for making money. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to thank you for giving in your time to be here. I know you have so many questions, but get back to the video and watch it again, right? Watch it again, and be able to. This one is good. Yeah, it shows you enter and exit. Yeah. Please, the application for the T3 ribbon is not clear. You need to go back and watch it again. Watch it again. Yeah, watch it again. Yeah, watch it again. Watch it again. Yeah. Next, explain why others got more than 20% in acro. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Leader Minata and Prince usually promise me champagne and soda, but you don't come in my inbox. Yesterday, Prince, you promised me, Marwa. You don't come in my inbox. So now make sure you come. I have the wallet address. I have the wallet address. I see a hand here. Okay, I can handle across, I think, 2 questions. Yes, Leader Starshine. I know we are going to talk from here. I'm coming into your chat, all right? For your cycle trades, I'm coming. I was already called, so after I hear, come in chat. We do a one-on-one on Zoom for that big investment. It's good. It will pay you good money. I know it will deliver good money. I don't want to overpromise and under-deliver, but it will. All right. So someone tells me about. Okay. My friends from Kenya. My leader, how do we get the video for the indicators, please? Okay. Hey, okay, you will come. Now 2 bottles, leader Minata. Okay, 2 bottles of champagne. Explain why others get more than 20%. Yeah, it's up to you. So if you know what to do, you can always take more profit. Go back to the settings of what? Let's see if I remember. Get back the settings of the T3 ribbon. Please, can I have your number so that I call you, discuss something with you? But Ernest, you have my number. Ernest, yeah, Ernest from Ghana. Hey, Ernest, you had the gone. You had. I have a problem. I need to repeat on this Zoom. If you go, I don't look for anyone. No. If you are planning to quit, I don't look for you. I don't look for anyone. Everyone who wants to go, you go in peace. I will not inbox. If you quit a group, you find out if you quit a group, may I inbox anyone? I don't inbox anyone. You quit a group, you go. May I don't look for you. Okay, you can have my number, Leader Ernest. I can give it to you. I know okay, let me give it to you. But when you go, may I not look for you? I don't look for anyone. You go in peace. I don't look for anyone because I don't know why you joined. Maybe you have quit because of floating loss. It goes away, it doesn't stay for long. Why can't I trade all these coins I see? You go with your greed. Why do you want to trade all these coins? Why don't you control all the coins? Gosh! Why do you want to trade all these coins? 20% of your capital. Yeah, I'll teach preset. I'll teach preset. If a signal is dropped and you find you're already trading on this coin with floatings, what can you do? Like the 20%, I almost cried. Now, why do you cry? You think the market will stop now? The market will not stop now. The market still continues. You will make next time. Now, if they drop a signal and you see this coin is pumping, you can do manual replenishment and add in more money. Manual replenishment and add in more money. My Vink indicator is locked. How can I unlock it, my reader? Why do you stick to it? If it is for payment, use another indicator. Please don't stick to things. If it's not working, use the indicators for today. Oh, these questions are many. Okay, leader OBM, could you close our meeting for today? People need back to watch the video. God bless everybody. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, my leader. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming. Yeah, if you see somebody like My Dr. Kabanda, like most of us that are maybe networkers, like myself, I always consider myself as a somebody that doesn't know how to trade, and that's how Dr. Kabanda started. He will still tell you he doesn't know how to trade, but right now this man has turned to a great trader. Is a great trainer now. Training traders. You understand? The thing is, if you hang in, if you stay with the system, we already know that check that Royalq is the best out there. But the thing is, we need to just upgrade our skill. Like I always say, there is a system to trading. There's a system, to recruiting. There's a system to making money. And every day, this man is always here to teach us. The only people that maybe that will always go back is people that are not, you are not consistent with your business. Once you are not consistent with anything, you start going back. And that's why we always exercise our brain. Exercise our brain. If you there's no day you will reach that level of perfection, but you have to be adding to whatever arsenal we have every day. Like right now, I'm going to rewatch this video, And another thing I want to say, I have a friend right now. He's training people how to trade, and he's going to collect, I think, is it $100, around $100, to get this kind of training we are getting, and we are getting it for free. That you can now sit down on your own and pick trades. So if you don't have a lot of money, you need to know when to come into the market, so that it will come to a time. And also, don't come alone. Always invite people. Every day, there's no day I don't invite people in my group or, in some of my downlines group. I mean, a lot of Royalq WhatsApp groups. But the thing I see is that most leaders, they just abandon their group. They are not sharing, they are not. We are supposed to be more than this, but people are not really serious with the business. Let us be serious with our life so that at the end of the day, the thing is, every day, you have people looking at you. They are looking at you. Is this guy consistent? There are people you will share Royalq today, they will start tomorrow. And that's how I started. I saw it today and I started the next day. But there are people, they will join you in a week's time. Other people, other persons in 1 month, 2 months, others after a year. But the thing is, they want to see how consistent you are. They don't want to see you today in Royalq. Another day you are in one bot legend. You understand? You need to be consistent. There's nothing out there like Royalq, and we have been able to tell you that. And another thing is, don't depend on one leg. So because your brother didn't do Royalq, that means nothing is not going to work. Or your friend, I used to have that belief then, because I have a younger brother that's like an orator. You understand? He has more ability than myself. So whenever he's not doing any business with me, I feel down. I will feel dejected. But right now, I'm doing business on my own. Even with my inadequacy, I'll be able to get to V5. If I can do this, you also can do it. But the thing, you need to be focused, you need to be consistent, you need to always learn. There's no way you are going to make it in life that by being pompous or you think you know everything. You need to be coming to meetings, you need to, I don't see any other thing we want that we are not seeing Royalq. And God has blessed us with a lot of leaders, great leaders. We have Commander here, we have Boss Dennis, we have Calista, we have all of the resources available for us. Please let us sit down and get a trading system, perfect it, and let's roll together. And I pray that from now on, from henceforth, yeah, that we will be better, and in years to come, our goal is to raise traders, that will just sit down in their homes and make money, and that is our goal. Just so that Ponzi will be a thing of the past, and we can create a system that our children and children that can inherit and take it forward. So that is Royalq for you. That is the dream of Royalq, and I pray we have a better a better today than yesterday. Like yesterday, what I reckon yesterday was so marvelous. Royalq is the best. So thank you, everybody. You have a great day. Let us see in the evening. Thank you. Thank you, sir.